What if I told you that the way you treat your wife have the power to either attract God's favor or block his blessings over your life? You know, my friend, the Bible tells us in Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 22 that he who finds a wife finds a good thing and have obtained favor from the Lord. That means that when you honor your marriage, when you love your wife like Christ loved the church, God rewards you with favor, blessing, and protection. And today I want to talk to you about why God favors the man who honors his wife and why spiritual discipline is the key to unlock that favor over your life. Number one, God's design for favor. You see, my friend, favor isn't something you manipulate. It isn't something you hustle for. Favor is something God releases over disciplined men. Disciplined husband, a man who honors the covenant of marriage, a man who shows up for his wife daily, one who creates a safe place for his wife to thrive and flourish in. And when you find a good wife, you love her like Christ loved the church. God stand with you. Favors open doors. Favors covers the home. Favors commands blessings. And that's why the enemy attacks marriage, because when a husband lead the right way, heaven gives back to him. At number two, discipline is the foundation of favor. But here's the key most men miss. To walk in God's favor, you must walk in discipline. Discipline in your walk with God. Discipline in your character. Discipline in how you love and lead. Because, my friend, when you follow God's principle concerning love and marriage, it isn't complicated because the blueprint is clear. It's clear. You must love your wife as Christ loved the church. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 25, 26, 27, and 28. Christ loved the church so much that he laid down his life. He washed her with the word. He covers her, led her, and sanctified her that he might present her to himself without spots, without blemish, without any wrinkle. That's the model. That's the blueprint, which means that a man who is spiritually sound, praying for his wife, having devotion with her and leading her spiritually, there's something powerful and there's something rewarding, and the favor of God is upon your life. Number three, spiritual leadership unlocks favor. You see, my friend, when you create love, when you honor your spouse, when you pour into your wife, when you make her feel safe, you make her feel covered, protected. You make her feel valued. When you pray for her and you pray over her and you lean into her, when you lead from a God-centered place, my friend, oh my God, something powerful happens. I know what I'm teaching because I live this every day. Every day I get up, I ask God, make me a better husband than I was yesterday. Because you see, when I begin to be that way, my wife becomes more vulnerable. My wife starts to grow spiritually. She begins to feel the connection and we begin to get closer. There's something about spiritual connection. And in our coaching program, we call that the love triangle, because you are at the bottom of the triangle and God is at the top. And the more that you move towards the top, is the closer you're getting towards each other, the closer you're becoming, because you are leading with love. And this is why a man who walks in spiritual discipline finds favor with God, because God sees that you need him to lead. You're dependent on God to be your source, to be your guide, to be your help. Point number 4, the weight of responsibility. Oh yes, when a man feels the weight and he feels like it is falling on his shoulder, I want you to hear me and hear me well. That burden, it's not just really a burden. That's divine assignment. God called a man to lead. He holds a man accountable. But you're not leading alone. God calls you to protect. God calls you, to guide, to cover your home. Not with ignorance, not with arrogance, not to be a boss, but to be a leader, a servant leader. But with love, with prayer, with character. And when you lead like that, your wife flourishes. The family thrives. And God breathes on everything you do. God gives you the tenacity and the desire and the passion and the drive. He flourishes you with all that you need to do the work, man. That's what he does. You're connected for life. That's what he wants. And my friend, by way of announcement, if you're listening right now and something in your heart feels like, you know what, I want to be that man. That's exactly why my wife and I would create the Marriage Makeover Coaching Program. We don't just teach you how to be a good man. We help you to become a better man first, because your growth determines the temperature of your marriage, the temperature of your home. We'll help you to grow in discipline. We'll help you to build spiritual leadership. And we'll give you a blueprint to love your wife like Christ loved the church. And I want you to click the link in the description and sign up. Let us help you to start your transformation journey today. Let's continue the conversation. If this message add value to your life, hit the like button, share with another husband, and subscribe for more Christ-centered message to build you up and to build the marriage that you've always desired. May God bless you. Thank you for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one.